Okay, today I want to talk to you about establishing good habits. And one of the important things to look at when we're trying to develop new habits are the habits that don't serve us so that we can transition and create ones that do. Now, it takes a person on average 21 days of implementing a new practice for it to integrate and be considered a new habit. So, for example, I have a bad habit of running into a food emergency. It's one of the things I stress to my clients is make sure that you do not have a food emergency. With proper planning, that can be prevented. And I just get really busy and caught up, and I find myself often out at my farm before I realize I'm hungry and there's no food available there. I don't have an inside place I can go and hang out. So if I hadn't packed food before I left, then I'm kind of screwed. And what that leads to is then I come home and I just start shoveling. And by default, one of my foods that I automatically go to, and it's probably because of the high caloric and fat content, because it like satiates really quickly, and because I'm French, is cheese. And that does not serve me. Personally, I have a pretty strong aversion to most dairy, unless I eat it moderately, in which case I can have things like raw cheese and definitely fermented things like kefir and so forth I can manage. However, what I'm talking about is the bad habit of crashing my blood sugar, so then I'm famished and then I just start shoveling food. Now, I would say that I don't do this regularly, but I would say it's a habit that I have done in the past that I am not doing right now during this program. And it's really beneficial. My energy levels, for the most part, when I'm not stupid and way over push myself like I did yesterday, but my energy levels are sustained. I find it easier to fall asleep at night. I find it easier to get up in the morning. I have more energy. My emotions are more balanced and stable despite stressors or even where I am in my cycle. So the better habit is, for me, proper preparation so I don't run into a food emergency. And that is one of the habits that I plan to continue to implement after we are finished with this program, because it serves me so much. So I'm curious, what are some of the habits that you have noticed that don't serve you? And I'm sure you've noticed some things that you have changed or omitted that maybe felt comfortable and that maybe you even miss a little bit that didn't serve you necessarily, and the habit that you are beginning to establish right now serves you more. So put those in the comments. What I'd like to hear is, what are the habits that you would like to change or continue to implement, and that will serve you better. That's what I'd like to see. So post in the comments.